Her brother had an iguana that was named Radish. They had a dog. I don't know if they had a cat. I just know they had a tarantula, an iguana, a dog, and turtles. So, and I've always liked turtles for some reason. Do not pay attention. Anyways, I've always liked turtles, so that's why I want turtles. Why do you guys always want to see it's going to die? How is it going to die? I take care of pets, guys. I know how to take care of pets. Don't do that. I don't get pets that I wouldn't be able to take care of. Like, no, I wouldn't get a turtle and they'd be like, oh, I don't know how to take care of it. I know I have to get a tank. I know how to take care of a turtle. When she's sleeping, she doesn't like to be bothered. What would I name my turtle? Oh, I had a really cool name too, and then now it went out the window. I don't know. Maybe I should name him like from one of the Ninja Turtles. Because Franklin. Maybe I should name him Franklin, like Franklin the Turtle. Remember Franklin, guys? This glue does not work. Like, guys, why do they invent nail glue if it never works? That's the problem. And I hate this nail glue because it's literally like super glue. And if you get it on your fingers or everywhere, it never comes off unless you probably like have to file it off. Oop. Wait, oh no. Really good. Really great. Bro, get out of my comment section. Like, what are these, like, bots doing in my comment section? I have a feeling someone paid for those dumb bots. It said, like, it literally says, I can't say it, repeat it because, you know, blank in my bio. They're talking about, okay, well, I'm gonna say it. They're talking about their nudes. They, like, nudes in my bio. Like, bro. I've never seen one of those bots in a live stream until now. The little finger. How's life treating me? Good. I'm really excited about some things that I'm working on. I need... No, don't eat. Why? It's just gummies. 26? No, I'm 28. You strawberry? Here's a strawberry. Free your mind, it's not enough. Come on, get up. A chance to shine, shine like you mean it. I did eat fruit. I ate a cup of fruit yesterday, but that gas station don't have fruit cups. It does, but they're out. I got the last one yesterday. And the other gas station down the road don't have it. Something. What? Someone said something. And I hate it because it takes... Did someone say, where's my grandma? She's in the dirt. That's where she is. Sadly. I don't have grandparents. They're not living. Both my grandparents died, like, I think, was it the same year? Like, I lost 3 people in, like, 1 year. My friend died, my grandma died, and then my other grandma died. My dad never met his dad. His dad left when he was born. So, my grandpa, when I was 3, died of complications of a heart attack. So, no, the only grandparent I have was my 2 grandmas, and they both died. So, yeah, I don't have grandparents. We can't be sad about that because, you know, it's a part of life. And it's sad because I don't like thinking of that part of life. But, you know, what I do for a living, social media. I'm going to be working on some more stuff too, guys, so. I don't? Oh, I'm surprised that someone said I don't. I mean, if I don't, then how come I have to pay taxes? Anything you pay taxes on is a job. But, my bad. I didn't know that. Everything I make on TikTok, I have to pay taxes. It's not free. Oh my god, no. They sent me 2 lashes. I'm like, you gave me lashes instead of lash glue. So then I had to get lash glue from CVS. What happened? Someone keeps asking what happened about that person. What happened is I unfollowed him everywhere. Well, not TikTok. Well, yeah, I did unfollow him everywhere because he unfollowed me for no reason. And I didn't do anything to him. But, you know, that's where we're at. He didn't even stick up for me, so, like, why do I need an online friend like that? So, what happened was unhealthy obsession. I'm not the one. I didn't have an unhealthy obsession. Did you see his ex? Well, no, you didn't see his ex. You don't know who his ex is. That was an unhealthy obsession. You want to talk about me? I wasn't the one who was obsessed. His ex was. And his ex was jealous, too, because he possibly liked me and other people. Well, me specifically, because everyone thought that, but not me. But everyone else kept telling me. I was like, I don't think so, but okay. Whatever you say, guys, whatever you say. Huh. I don't believe people, right? Like, okay, so there was this one girl. She did catfish us. Okay, so there was this girl that used to join his live streams all the time and would send him a bunch of gift points. At that time, you know, they had the dab reel. I don't know if you remember the dab reel from Musical.ly, but the dab reel was like $50, and she would just send like a bunch of expensive gift points. She did like gymnastics and stuff, and so she was talking to me. And she was like, oh, your duet's the best duet out of everyone. You got 2. And I was like, so? And then she was like, he reads and answers all of your comments. And I was like, and? Like, I mean, sometimes some people don't, like, read every comment. But he did read and answer all my comments. So I was like, okay, so? And she was just like, and then she was like, can I join the group chat? So fine. Because he was in there, you know. We had a group with him in there on Instagram. And so we added her. Come to find out that we found out there was another girl. She was using all of her photos. She had catfish, and I said I was so disappointed in you because you sat here lying to all of us. That's when I had like a talk with him because he was like, I thought I had guessed her. That's weird. And I was like, no, she catfished all of us. She lied. She was not going into the gymnastics, whatever. But the girl wasn't lying when she said that, because at that time, other people that I had really knew, like that I knew it was them, they weren't catfishing, would just like say that. And I was like, no. Like, I didn't catfish anywhere on IMVU. What the heck? They catfished me. But that's besides the point. Anyways, let me tell you how this all started with the drama and the jealousy and all that. So I had been supporting him a lot on his live streams when it was like Musical.ly on Lively. And so he had made friends with this girl
who lived in California. And so there was that thing where I was like, oh, she seems nice. I follow her because there was someone else that I followed who was living with her. And I followed him before he moved in with her, then he moved in with her. And I was like, oh, she seems really nice, right? So I had been following her, she seems really nice, and all of a sudden it just like turned. All she ever did was mention him, you know, be like, oh my God, he's coming. All she ever did was think about him 24/7.
You want to talk about me being obsessed? She was obsessed. Like, she couldn't stop talking about him. But anyways, so because someone asked what happened with your friend, so I'm going through everything. So then my other friend who's verified was like obsessed, had a pillow of her and him, had a blanket of her and him because she met him at this like event called Playlist. She had like his name on the door. It was crazy. Phone cases, everything. She would like get mad at us, and when someone said that they liked him, she would be like so jealous too, that she would like tell him, no, you can't, only I can. And anytime like he would message me or someone else, she would be like, he messaged you but he can't message me. She would cuss him out. It was just like crazy. I was like, girl. She even said at one time, because he had a girlfriend, oh, I'll wait until they break up so I could date him. I'm like, and she even did his singing lessons, right? This is where the singing lessons come in. So then his friend had went on a whole rant on a live stream, called me and that girl fake, and then proceeded to talk trash while I wasn't on the live. And I said, what the heck? So I went on the live, and then she was like, fake fans unfollow me. And I was like, I'm not unfollowing her, I'm not fake. So she unfollowed me and other people who was not involved in the whole situation, and started taking her anger out on people because she was enraged because someone told her I was talking about her when I wasn't. This other girl, not my friend, but my friend who's verified, got mentioned too. And I was like, it wasn't me. Like, I was on the live stream guesting when my friend was talking about her, and I said, don't do that because I'm on the live and it's gonna affect me. And it sure did for the longest time. So then I wish, like, you don't say I wish on something that isn't like, you wish? Okay, like, no, you did, and you lied. And he literally moved there for her, because I told my friend, he moved there for her. She was like, no, he didn't move, because he had not like told anyone, but I was like, I know he moved, right? And so on the live, she was live, and she was like, yeah, he moved. Like, he didn't even tell anyone, and she's already telling everyone, like, oh yeah, he moved. And was like acting like he moved for her, and I was like, girl, bye. Like, goodbye. Ugh. Like, you're just trying to rub it in our faces. You're just trying to be that annoying girl, you know? Because of like him, it was so annoying because it was like it was so annoying because she was doing that for a certain reason, and it was just like annoying. So then she was like, and then so he got mad because she was like, he moved, and he was mad at her because she's telling people, and he didn't even tell people. He kept saying, we lost connection again. This sucks. So anyways, like, I had news. It was like not a secret. You're saying like, oh, I'm just visiting. That's a lie. So then this infamous live happened where my verified friend yelled at me because I didn't. Okay, so let me tell you about this live. So he went to visit her in California, right? Because I think he was in the process of moving back home. Like, he was leaving California. He didn't want to live there anymore. He was moving back. I don't know. I don't remember what was going on at that time. But he came to visit her. And she's like, oh my God, he's coming to visit me. And her friends had made a statement like, it's all about the hot guys. And she's like, it's not all about the hot guys. I'm like, yeah, it is. She said she had a guy for every letter on Snapchat. I remember that one. All of her guy friends were not her guy friends. They were her boyfriends in her head. They didn't know they were her boyfriends. So yeah. Let's see behind me. So she had a guy for every letter. And he was one of them. Right? And so, anyways, she had told her that. She was like, oh, I have a tea on Snapchat. She's like, what's a tea? And she's like, oh yeah, I have a guy for every letter. I was like, bro. Like, look at how they changed when Aunt Karen was defending me, right? Aunt Karen was defending me, and then when they sent her that, like, DM saying that I was talking badly about her, their whole demeanor changed when she started turning against me. I know how people are. People are biased from the get-go. They want people to not defend me or even support me at all. And when people do, they take it out on them. And of course, Dr. Phil's not going to defend someone. And of course, you want me to go on the show to blast those videos on the show, which I can't literally post the whole live stream because I don't have it. And I'm not going to be dumb enough to have all of that at a large scale where like millions of people are seeing it. Because imagine if millions of people see it, that opens up the door for even more threats. And then it puts my family in even more of a danger because now everyone else has seen it, like millions of people. And if I don't have, like, you can't just go, like with Dr. Phil, you can't just go on his show and show receipts or show screenshots or show things like that. It's more of he's more of like a therapist kind of person, right? Who literally tries to like get to the bottom and try to diagnose you of what you have, essentially, why you do what you do. It's not essentially like where it's like Karen's Court where you can like come ready with receipts, right? And that's an issue because if you can't show receipts or show what people have said, like, it's not a show where you can like go and clear your name, if that makes sense. And with millions of people seeing that, they're gonna be like, yeah. And then it puts me more in danger. People are gonna want to hurt someone who, let's just be honest. People love to put the law in their own hands. Literally like making videos and they get like 300,000 views by posting unflattering photos and like bullying me. Like, why are 300,000 people liking that? Is that proof there's 300,000 bullies on this app? Like, it's crazy to me. I'm just gonna let you guys post whatever you want. And like, I made a video talking about like the bullying and like, because of one person who has a semi-small following went live. And he was like, she's so rude to her fans. And like, I was seeing these videos everywhere. So I was like, let me make a video. Let me explain. Oh, it gets taken down because someone reported it because they don't like whenever they're being held accountable. They feel personally attacked. That's the problem is that why do people feel personally attacked on something? Like, if you don't like it, then that means that if the shoe fits, wear it. Right? You don't have to like a video. You don't have to watch. No one's forcing you. You could just leave. Like, you could just block me if you don't like it. Like, I made it on my backup within like a minute. I don't know how long it was because I went to my main to post videos. I went back and it was like, oh, you have a strike on your page. And I was like, oh no. And it was literally that video. And it was like, if you need help. And then they restored it because they said there was nothing wrong with the video. Right. I'm like, so I didn't violate guidelines. Look at you, you got dragged into court. I brought out. That's good to know. Like, people just always be hating and making videos bullying me, but that's okay, right? The people in the Discord deserve the bullying too, right? By that sense. You're saying I deserve the bullying, but then what about Selena Gomez literally telling people not to bully Hailey Bieber after what Hailey Bieber did, right? And even if Selena Gomez is saying Hailey Bieber don't deserve the bullying, because, I mean, she kind of had to say that, but, if she's telling people she don't deserve the bullying after what she did, what makes you think that you're going to go around and bully someone and say they deserve it? Do you think, like, these celebrities, literally, how do I say this? Like, no one deserves anything because of something that they've done, right? People have doxed me in the Discord. Does that mean that they deserve to get doxed back? People have literally sent random men to my house. Does that mean that I should send random men to their house back? Because I because if that's your logic, I should do the same things to them that they did to me, and that's not right, because that shouldn't be allowed in any sense. It doesn't matter what someone's done. They don't deserve the bullying unless you start being a bigot and racist towards me. Then of course you guys have been so disrespectful towards me by saying I'm not black, by sitting here saying my hair's a wig, by doing all of this stuff, right? Because let's be honest, I could find your IP address and find out who you really are behind the screen, right? These people are so hypocritical. I was talking with someone, and I'm not mentioning usernames or anyone. These people are so hypocritical to want to bring up things that involve me and minors, but they have minors who are mods in their Discord. And when someone is literally there, like, being like, because someone literally sent me screenshots of something, and I was like, bro, it's not that bad. And I just blocked them because at that point, I was going to not respond. I clicked send, I unsent it, I blocked them because it feels like they're just trolling, right? They're saying, oh, look, they were yelling at a minor for sending furry corn or something like that. I don't know what it was. And I was like, bro. And then I was going to respond, and then I was like, nah, I'm not going to respond. Because I felt they were trolling. They just wanted to get a reaction so they could run and post it in the Discord because they didn't have a large following. And I was like, no, first of all, you don't have any following and you're DMing me that out of nowhere. So you're going to get blocked. And so someone else who, you know, thank you for the heart hands. Someone else sent me a screenshot. And it's like at that point when a moderator literally says I'm a minor, that's when you should be like, nah, we have to unmod you for that. Because do you know how many people got flack for having minors as moderators in Discords? And you want to be so hypocritical as to bring up minors when it comes to me, but it's okay for you to have minors as mods in your Discord? Do you not see how adults would have an issue with that, especially because it's other adults and the stuff that you do in that Discord is not okay around minors at all? Like, do you not see the issue and the problem? Like, when someone literally is in the Discord and now says, hey, I'm a minor, and, you know, it was because of some.
And you don't get the money from her, so I'm sorry. So Big Dan, let me ask you.
At that point, if minor safety, what I was saying is, if at that point minor safety is an issue in the Discord, then I think you should just altogether just delete the Discord. You're gonna keep being stubborn, and you're eventually gonna get yourself in more trouble than you can ask for. And eventually, you don't want to be ending up with a crime that you didn't commit, right? And with those false accusations, it could ruin your real lives. When people say social media is not real, if it goes into people's real lives, it is. Those accusations could cause someone who is an adult with a job in that Discord to lose their job. One person could literally track your IP address, find out who you are, and send all that information to your job. And I'm not saying me, I'm saying someone else. You have to be careful how you conduct yourself on the internet. And if people are constantly bringing up you guys around minors and not caring about minor safety and putting minors in danger, you should just delete that Discord because it's only going to ruin your lives. You have that Discord to bully me and it's literally ruining your real lives. There's no point in having it. You're set out. These people are set out to ruin my real life, but it's not, it's ruining their lives. The one person who said, they tell me not to talk about that because they had to leave because they were threatened to be doxxed. They didn't want their husband to know they was in there. Like, come on. It's a sign. Nothing good is coming from that Discord. People are going to say a bunch of stuff on Station Head. And you are trying to convince people in Discord, which is really weird to me. We're back. You should. The thing that doesn't make sense is why you're trying to convince the people in the Discord who know. Why are you trying to convince people? The Wi-Fi is just terrible today. And there's like a storm. I think it's raining. When people say pay my Wi-Fi, are you dumb? This is free Wi-Fi. And my data's not working either. And I just paid the bill. We're gonna have to let it refresh, I think, because it says I used up all my data. I just paid. So the hotel Wi-Fi is really, it became crappy. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I can't say that. But like the internet's not working correctly, which is really weird. T-Mobile is ASS. Yeah, I didn't get the service. Okay, so my brother got service, and they had service, and they got a free phone with a free line. They gave it to me. They gave me this phone with the free line. And so once I'm gonna get a new iPhone, because this iPhone, it's something wrong with the iPhone. So the iPhone literally says that I'm not connected to the internet when I am. It did it when I was at my old place. It kept saying like, you're not connected to the internet. And I think the reason being is because the phone is locked. It's a locked iPhone because either, there's a reason why. When people don't pay their bill, they sell the phone because it's useless. You can't get service on it anymore because if you're making payments on the phone and you don't pay it off, the company locks the phone, and then you can't, it's no longer, it doesn't, you can't use it. You can't get service, it's locked, it's, whatever. My brother had got it, and he was using it, and then he was like, he gave it to me for Christmas, and I was like, oh, cool. So then I started using it, and so because it's locked, like, there's nothing I can do. The only thing I can do is literally get a new iPhone, which I'm going to be saving and working on getting, is a whole new iPhone because, yeah. This phone, I don't know how to fix that error. Like, I looked it up and it doesn't show me how to fix it. It just says, like, not connected to the internet. It said that when I was connected to my data, but I think because I went over my data. I don't know why I get 100 gigs. I don't know if the data's unlimited or not, but once you use up your data, it starts slowing. It should have resetted the data. I don't know when it'll do that. And also, I was thinking on switching. Maybe talk to. So, you don't have to get. We lost connection. Crazy. Anyways, you don't have to get whatever phone, like, like when companies say, oh, if you switch over, we'll give you a free phone, and it ends up being a phone that they choose. You don't get to pick the phone. It's a phone that they choose, right? But Verizon has, like, if you switch over from another company, you get any phone of your choice, including an iPhone 14. And I was like, bro. I could literally switch over my service and get a free iPhone 14 just for switching the service over, because you're allowed to pick whatever phone you want.
The church, it turned out, was big enough to accommodate the more than 5.
And it's not, and they said you don't have to take a phone that we give you. You could pick any phone. So it's like iPhone 14. Anyways, but I don't know if I want to get the iPhone 14. I might get 13, because I heard the 14, the battery doesn't last as long. It doesn't have a long battery life. But
Mommy. He goes, is she in heaven? And I said yes.
yeah, that's not what I should be worrying about. Well, first of all, who said I was paying? Who said that I was worried about that now? When eventually, over time, when I don't have to move and I want to switch over my service, I can. But who knows how long that, like, promotion thing's lasting till, because those promotional things don't last for a long time.
But just 24 hours.
And if I even had an apartment or I was moving from here, I wouldn't tell anyone anyways. So, it could be it's like the other side of the coin. I want people to believe that I'm spending all of this money and I'm doing absolutely nothing, because I'm not gonna sit here and try to like say, oh yeah, I got a place, we saved money and we're able to move. Like, I'm not gonna tell y'all either way. Like, you guys, what I choose to do with my money that I worked hard for is my choice, not yours. And if I know what I'm doing, especially when it comes to finances and what I have to save and what I don't have to save and what I can spend and what I can't spend, I'll know personally. The problem is that the pocket watching. You gotta stop pocket watching people and act like they don't know what they're doing. If I have money to move or if I don't, I'm not gonna tell you because it's none of your business. Right? It's my business.
For analysis. And what technicians found on the bag surprised even this veteran detective.
Like, I could be like, oh, some of you are gonna be disappointed really soon. Some of you guys are going to be so mad really soon.
And his
You know.
picture perfect marriage.
I think they did a lot of things together. However,
I don't have to, like, I'm not going to explain everything that I'm doing now.
Man in whom Dar once confided.
She said, Tom doesn't love me anymore. He's leaving me.
It's just an application away for things.
His midlife crisis.
Yes.
Dar's
Oh, trust me, people will be mad. They expected me to live in a shelter, and that's never gonna happen. Thank you for the gift points. People are so concerned with whether or not I'm actually evicted.
Heath was on my mind.
But anyways, back to the music, guys. Let's...
Wondering who killed my wife.
People, why are you all so worried about whether or not she's actually evicted? Like, you guys are so worried what other people are doing in their lives. And it's true. Because everyone's seeing those videos of people saying, like, did she really get evicted? Did she not? She got evicted. Like, those videos are going viral. You can't mean to tell me these people aren't seeing these videos about me. And you're trying to sit here saying that's not true. They're looking at you, embarrass yourself, and worry about someone else's living situation instead of yourself. That's embarrassing. That couldn't be me. See? And here's someone already worried about what I'm wearing. Saying like, why are you wearing the same fit from yesterday? You got me tripping, oh, stumbling, oh, bumbling, oh, clumsy, cause I'm falling in. It's not working. Alright, trash. I just paid my service too. I'm like, bro, I just paid my service. Every time I use the Wi-Fi on here, the Wi-Fi over there just doesn't like work. So don't stop you falling, it's supposed to be calling. Power, I just can't deny. It's never changing, that you hear me, I'm saying. Want you for the rest of my life. Together forever, endeavor to part. Together forever we do. Don't you know I want to heaven and earth to be together, but we do. We never wanted to come. Who genuinely listens to this? Me. And you know why? Because it's Rick Astley. So yes, I genuinely listen to Rick Astley because I don't only listen to the actual like viral song that went viral because of Rick Rolled, which is Never Gonna Give You Up.
We could come up with.
And Brian traveled back in time, I think it was, and then it's your cousin. What is he like? Not Marvin Berry. He says something else. Listen to this, like, you know, it was like the scene from Back to the Future, where he discovered like Johnny B. Good, but it wasn't really Johnny B. Good because like he had traveled back in time and played a song that they never heard of, but he's heard of it because in his time it had came out already. And so in the episode, Brian plays Never Gonna Give You Up, And so the guy was like freaking out because they never heard that song back, because he went back in time. And so yeah, every time I hear that song,